really hold these awards as a great opportunity to congratulate, recognize, talk about what I think is probably the best industry in the world, which is manufacturing. I know many of you share that. So having you here and joining us gives us an opportunity to go to that. How do we get it out there? How do we tell people how awesome our industry is? We tell your stories. That's how we do it, to make sure that people get interested, inspire you, but you're already inspired. You're here because you did something above and beyond. But inspire young people to pursue this as a career. So thank you all for joining us today. I'm John Walsh. I'm the CEO and President of the Michigan Manufacturers Association. Very happy to have everybody here. We've been in business for 122 years, working on advocacy. I have only been here for a part of that, but thank you for that. Yeah, we work on advocacy with the state of Michigan and the various agencies. We do a little bit at the federal level, but mostly here. We work on business services. Many of you use our services, our health insurance and forklift training and other products. We do a lot on workforce training now. That's a big issue for all of our members, small and large. We've created a department focused on that, and then we do as much as we can to promote the industry that's today. This is part of our promotional efforts. So thanks for joining us. The Manufacturing Awards were started to celebrate, as I said earlier, and it's a great process. We start in the summer each year with nominations. We have members that volunteer to serve on a variety of committees to look at the nominations, judge those, the quality, the content, the suggestion from each and every nomination, and it ends up with a variety of awards, nominees, and then finalists for us, all of which will come to fruition on November 6th at our, we call it a black tie affair. If you come, you can wear whatever you like, but it's our night. It's our industry's night to talk about what we do. And if you haven't been to one, it's 400 to 500 people over the top. Bring earplugs, because it gets loud. But we'll end there. This is just our continued process of promotion, telling people what's going on in the industry and highlighting your story. So let's get to that. Let's talk about the stories. The Michigan Manufacturer of the Year Award was established in 1981, and it's to honor those that are displaying the level of importance, the positivity, the innovation in our industry. We've broken it down into two tiers, a large tier and a small tier. It's named after John G. Thotis. He was our longest serving president and had just cut a great swath of influence and success for manufacturing in the state while he was here. And we use this as a way to honor him and the companies that win. Our small tier category is for companies with 200 or fewer employees. The honor is really to the individual. It's the company, we recognize that, but there's somebody behind that company that drove it to a level of great success. And right here, it's my pleasure to introduce Nathan Cox, the president of Cox Machine, as our small tier winner.
Hi, I'm Nathan Cox. I'm the president of Cox Machine in Traverse City. We're a high-precision machine shop focused on extremely difficult to machine components, primarily in the aerospace, defense, and oil and gas industries. We're recently AS9100 and ISO 9001 certified. I'm truly honored to be named the 2024 Manufacturer of the Year in the small tier. Being recognized for this award is great professionally, but also personally, and it's truly a group effort. This isn't one individual person who's done this. This comes from all of the men and women on my team that do this every day. It reaffirms our commitment to quality, continuous improvement, and community involvement. Manufacturing is integral to not just Michigan, but Traverse City also. And I'm proud to be in this industry. It's truly my passion. This is the only thing I've ever wanted to do since I was a little boy. I want to thank my entire team, our customers, our suppliers. We're honored to be in the company of everyone else here today. I want to echo John's sentiment on how important manufacturing is to Michigan and what it means to all of our communities. All of the things that the MMA does is so important, especially as small tier manufacturers where we don't have those resources individually. So the things that they can offer us and help us get to where some of the larger companies are is just, it's fantastic. We personally look up to a lot of you guys that are in here today, Fullerton, Advanced Turning, places like Landscape Forms. All of the past winners of these awards read like a who's who of Michigan, so we're just absolutely humbled to be listed in that company. Thank you.
Thanks, Nathan. And he and I were just catching up just a moment before I started. We actually met personally during COVID, and that dark period, but we were kind of laughing. It was during that period when maybe you could visit a manufacturing facility, maybe you couldn't. What's your temperature? Do you have a mask on? Do you have a pulse? You know, all that kind of stuff. So that's when we met. It's just great that we're open and free. You know, we can do our business now. We still did, which is pretty amazing. You just couldn't have visitors back then. For our large tier manufacturer, we have just an incredible story here. John Macchia, who's the founder of Advanced Turning and Manufacturing, he's just a phenomenal leader. In his bio, we learned that he started in manufacturing at 3 years old. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I want to find out. But we're proud to recognize John and Advanced Turning, and we have with us Kristen Fleck, who's going to speak on his behalf today. Kristen?
Hello, I'm Kristen Flick. I'm the Vice President of Finance and Human Resources at Advanced Turning Manufacturing. It's an honor to be here today as we celebrate this incredible achievement, being named Large Tier Michigan Manufacturer of the Year. This recognition represents not just a milestone for John Macchia Jr., but the hard work and determination of everyone at Advanced Turning and Manufacturing. Our journey began in the late 1960s when John Macchia Sr. started manufacturing parts out of the basement of his home in Jackson, Michigan during the Vietnam War. Over time, we have grown into the thriving company we are today. ATM has 265 full-time employees with annual sales approaching $50 million. We currently operate 5 facilities, 4 in Jackson County, 1 in Wayne County. Advanced Turning serves the aerospace, medical, space exploration, and marine industries. We believe our employees are the foundation for everything we do. Last year, we launched one of our most exciting developments, the ATM Machining Introductory Training Center. At Advanced Turning, we believe in building a strong future, which begins with training the next generation of skilled machinists. Our training center is designed for individuals with little to no experience in manufacturing. The 6-week comprehensive training program teaches basic CNC machining, essential skills like blueprint reading, GD&T, gauge usage, and basic shop math, all while earning a paycheck. Through our partnership with Jackson College, participants can earn college credits, support themselves, and grow professionally while they learn. In addition to manufacturing high-quality products, we take pride in building strong partnerships and giving back to the communities we serve. We work closely with organizations like the Jackson Area Manufacturers Association, the Jackson Area Career Center, and local high schools to provide opportunities for future generations to learn about what we do and ensure the continued success of manufacturing in Michigan. Once again, thank you to the Michigan Manufacturers Association for this incredible recognition. We are proud of the work we do and look forward to continuing to serve our customers, communities, and this great state. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. I think we got a little glimpse into what he was doing at 3 years old down in the basement with his father. We're going to turn our attention now to $58.8 billion worth of goods that are exported from Michigan. It's huge. Our members, our industry, small and large, they're shipping parts all over the world in an incredible way. We reached out, worked with the MEDC, Michigan Economic Development Corporation, to create a recognition, and we call it the Michigan Manufacturer Export of the Year Award, because that is a huge and monumental achievement for our state. And it's my pleasure to introduce Alyssa Tracy, the Director of International Trade for the MEDC, to talk a little bit more about the award. Alyssa.
right, good morning, everybody. I am Alyssa Tracy, Director of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation's International Trade Team, and I am thrilled to be here. We are celebrating the second year of the Michigan Manufactured Exported Product of the Year Award, which recognizes Michigan companies doing big things in new global markets. This is an award that we are thrilled to be a part of with the MMA. The team has been fantastic to work with. Thank you, Delaney and Ashley and John and everyone else who's been a part of this effort to really highlight the resources at the state level and the federal level that can help companies identify, enter, and expand into new global markets, and also celebrate companies that are doing just that and lifting them up to make companies aware that they can also leap forward into international markets. Our team is here to serve Michigan companies looking to identify what foreign markets may be the best markets for their product or service, and tools to help them succeed. We have a grant program that offers $15,000 a year for companies to successfully enter a new market if they don't have the financial resources themselves. We offer critical market intelligence through our foreign offices that cover 135 different countries to help companies understand those markets before they jump in. Gantech, I am really proud to say, has utilized so many of our services at both the state level and the federal level and has made a really big impact. Gantech's product is quite unique in that it serves, I think, the climate of the future. So it helps farmers make their products more resistant to extreme weather patterns like drought or floods, and they're doing it in a way that helps the world become more fed with products having increased yields and more sustainable with their plant-based products. So we're really thrilled to be supporting a company like Gantech this year that is the winner, the second winner of this award, and I'd love to bring them up here today. Jonathan, would you like to come up and accept? Thanks.
Thank you very much, Alyssa, for that introduction, and thank you all. We're very privileged to be here. My name is Jonathan Hamilton. I'm the Director of Research and Development at Gantech. We are based in Midland, Michigan, and we manufacture liquid plant extract products. And so we run those extractions at our facility there in Michigan, and then those products are going into other agricultural inputs like fertilizers and other chemistry, allowing those products to work more efficiently, maybe work at lower rates, and also support plant stress responses to different environmental stresses, and resulting in better yield and better quality. So all in all, it's a great tool to improve the sustainability and the resilience of our food systems. And so we are very grateful and honored to be the recipient of the 2024 Michigan Manufactured Export of the Year Award. We're grateful to the MMA for this honor. For us, this is significant because we're a small company, but we recognize that even though we're active throughout the United States, it represents only a quarter of the global market for this new wave of natural products in agriculture. And so for us to be able to access these global markets has been a tremendous opportunity, and in the last year we've been able to start our expansion into both Latin America and Europe, and this has been a significant achievement for a small company like ours. I just want to touch too that I think this is significant that MMA is recognizing this category, because Michigan, as we know, has a deep roots of expertise and history in manufacturing, but we're also the second most diverse agriculture economy in the country. We have a tremendous history and opportunity in agriculture as well. And at the intersection of manufacturing and in agriculture, there's also a tremendous opportunity. And we're very excited to be a part of that. I know there are lots of other companies in Michigan part of that, and there's lots more opportunity in the future. So we're very grateful for this. I especially like to thank, there's a number of organizations and departments that have helped us in this journey, including MDARD, the U.S. Commercial Service. I especially want to thank MEDC. As Alyssa mentioned, there are a lot of tools available, and we have been tremendously supported in establishing our export process through connecting us with contacts, helping us through the many logistical details. There are so many tools available, and we're really grateful. I can honestly say we would not be here today if it weren't for that support and those tools. And so especially to other small businesses out there, if you're thinking either that you want to expand or that it's too difficult, there are too many hurdles, take advantage of these tools that are available here in our state. It's really an incredible opportunity. We are very grateful to be a manufacturing company based here in Michigan. This is a great state to be doing business in, and we're looking forward to even more in the future. We just want to thank you again for this honor.
Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, Alyssa, as well. Alyssa, I want you to meet Mr. Yancho from Armor. The two of you should connect today because he had a couple of questions that I couldn't answer, but I think you can. So thank you, both of you, for speaking. What I want to do at this point, there's a few folks that couldn't make it today, but they'll be featured on November 6th. Dan Drawley, the founder and president of D&JD Partners in Saginaw, is the recipient of the Manufacturing Lifetime Achievement Award. Jill Drawley, this will be our first husband and wife recipients at the same event. VP and Chief Operating Officer for the U.S. Division of Next Year is our Manufacturing Women of the Year. She'll be recognized again on November 6th. Christine Cermak, Chief Operating Officer of Total Security Solutions in Fowlerville, is our Manufacturing Talent Champion. And finally, Charles Washburn, Operations Engineer and Manager of Landscape Forms in Kalamazoo. He's the Manufacturing Emerging Leader, so we'll hear more from them and all of you on November 6th. So we talked a little bit about some of our winners, but I want to talk about some of our finalists. We have a few categories where we have finalists going into November 6th. One of the cool awards is the coolest things made in Michigan. So this comes from a nomination, goes through a process, but it's not ruled upon, judged by a committee. It's put out to our Michigander colleagues. People can vote. Now, unlike the election coming up in November, you can vote as many times as you want. But it's to drive, again, interest and to show what really cool things that we make here. So we've got some very creative finalists. I'm just trying to find the number. There it is. We had 44 products that were nominated. So we had just a rich group, and then it goes through a culling process, again, voting from the public. And we're now down to our top 3 for consideration. And the Midwest Enterprises for the Blind is one of those top 3. They featured a Skillcraft Platinum 6-foot bifold folding table. And here to talk about that is Cassandra Thomas. If you can come up and give us a few words, that would be great.
I'm Cassandra Thomas, Vice President of Administration and Channel Development for Midwest Enterprises for the Blind in Kalamazoo, Michigan. We are a proud partner of the U.S. Ability One program, and as mentioned, we produce Skillcraft products, folding tables and folding chairs specifically, with the simple mission of employing people who are blind. Our tables and chairs are fully manufactured in the United States, and more specifically, they are manufactured in Southwest Michigan, including all component parts. I am honored to announce that MWEP has been named a finalist in both the 2024 Manufacturing Community Impact Award and the Coolest Thing Made in Michigan award categories, being recognized by MMA for 2 2024 Manufacturing Excellence Awards means a great deal to MWEP. We are a small agency working to give back to our community in the form of employment, community assistance, and support to our military and our government officials. The recognition of MMA serves as a further motivation to persist. Unquestionably, manufacturing in Michigan is part of the state identity and psyche. However, I would challenge those of you in the manufacturing field here and nationwide to realize the opportunity of manufacturing can provide to those who are visually impaired and blind. Blind employment can have a significant impact on someone's individual life. It gives them independence and self-determination. And there is an enormous impact that can happen within your community. I see our people give back to our community every day through our core group, community outreach group, and it's really quite amazing. I would like to thank the U.S. Ability One program, GSA, National Industries for the Blind, for their support and partnership, and I would like to thank MWEP's community outreach partners, the Kalamazoo Growlers, Western Low Vision Studies, the Warm Kids Project, Kalamazoo Child and Family Services, the Kalamazoo Marathon, and Bronson's Children's Hospital. It is through our continued teamwork with these partners that EMWA can achieve meaningful community impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassandra. And one of our other top finalists is Wixom-based Trigicon. They make some very high-level scopes for the military and civilian use. And their product is the ACOG, I think you might pronounce it, ACOG? ACOG Rifle Scope. And with us is Lynn Lyman, Marketing Manager of Trigicon. Lynn?
Good morning. As mentioned, I'm Lynn Lyman, Marketing Manager for Trigicon, located in Wixom. Trigicon has led the optics industry in the development of superior any-light aiming solutions since the company's founding in 1981. We're a proud supplier of the official rifle combat optic and official squad common optic to the U.S. Marine Corps, with both the Trigicon ACOG and the Trigicon VCOG. We're also the official U.S. SOCOM miniature aiming system day optic with our Trigicon RMR, and we've been partnering with government, state, and local law enforcement agencies for decades. But we're equally excited, however, to create innovative aiming solutions for the shooting and hunting enthusiasts around the world. These systems include industry-leading rifle scopes, red dot sights, electro-optics, and iron sights. At Trigicon, we're engineers at heart, like our founder, Glenn Dinden. Therefore, we're bound by a commitment to seek innovative aiming solutions that constantly redefine brilliant. This legacy of innovation is fed by what we call the science of brilliant, which is supported by 3 unwavering principles: our unique heritage of innovation, our industry-leading durability, and our commitment to craftsmanship. As a representative of Trigicon, I want to share how excited and grateful and humbled we are to announce that the Trigicon ACOG has been named one of the top 3 finalists in Michigan Manufacturers Association 2024 Coolest Thing Made in Michigan. The Trigicon ACOG started out as a half a pair of binoculars. Our founder, Glenn Dinden, wondered if moving the prism in a rifle scope, much like a pair of binoculars, could make the rifle scope more compact than scopes currently on the market. In 1987, the Trigicon TA-01 4x32 Advanced Combat Optical Gun Sight, or ACOG, was introduced and was almost immediately included in the U.S. Army Advanced Combat Rifle Program. It took 18 years to produce and sell 100,000 ACOG 4x32 rifle scopes from 1987 to 2005. Then, in 2005, the ACOG TA-31 RCO became the first ever official rifle combat optic of the United States Marine Corps, and it took 18 months to build the next 100,000. In 2017, Trigicon produced our 1 millionth ACOG 4x32 rifle scope. Trigicon has a rich history in Michigan, where we've been manufacturing brilliant aiming solutions for over 40 years. As a family-owned Michigan company, Trigicon employs over 300 dedicated people in our Wixom campus. Our production teams are the backbone of the company, and our facilities in Wixom continue to expand to accommodate our growing demand for our optics. I would like to thank our employees for their dedication and quality focus, and I'd like to thank our president, Stephen Dinden, for providing all Trigicon employees with an outstanding place to work. And finally, thank you, Michigan Manufacturing Association, for the opportunity to highlight our company and how important manufacturing is to Michigan. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. You help me understand now your particular need for people with that kind of growth in such a rapid order. Cassandra and Lynn's products will be vying for the coveted title of Coolest Thing in Michigan against our 3rd finalist. They couldn't be here today, but the product is the CP-C24 Cocktail Prep Cooler. So can't wait to learn a little bit more about that product. But that's made by Glass Tender. They will be with us on November 6th. We'll now turn to our Manufacturing Community Impact Award, where we have a number of finalists. I certainly talked a bit about Midwest Enterprises already. They are also a finalist for this award as well. It recognizes manufacturing companies that have shown exemplary leadership in serving its community or state. Volunteerism, community support, outreach, those kinds of things are what we're looking for here. And those items, those attributes are really well shown by Armor Protective Packaging in Howell. Dave, if you could please join us, Dave Yancho.
Thank you very much. My name is David Yancho. I'm the CEO and one of the owners of Armor Protective Packaging. We are experts in rust prevention and removal. And we basically take care of rust and all its evil intentions. So we like to call ourselves the eradicators of rust. What we do is we produce clean, safe, and easy rust preventatives that we impregnate into packaging. So instead of a company like a Ford or Caterpillar or BMW using oils and greases to protect their parts in shipping or storage, they would wrap it in our packaging, and that would protect it for years in transit or in storage. We were fortunate to win the 2022 MMA Manufacturer of the Year, small category, as I like to say. It was my buddies teased me about that, but we just don't want to have more than 200 people. It's hard managing a group of large people, so we're pretty content at the number we are, under 50. And since 2022, when they found out we won the MMA award, some of my friends have thought that I was in the mixed martial arts, which was kind of a joke, but we're very fortunate to have won that award, and we're very appreciative. We've been recognized this year for the Community Impact Award, and we do think that successful companies have an opportunity to serve those in their region and community, but we also feel that they have a responsibility and we have an obligation. In 2016, we established our Valor program, and this program was initiated by one of our employees, Kristen Moore. Before that time, we were, I would say, unfocused on what we did with the community. We were kind of all over the place, and if someone came and asked us for something, we would consider it and hopefully give. But Kristen helped form a team that the team decided to call themselves Valor, the Volunteers of Armor. We set some parameters of what we wanted to do, and since 2016, this program has been incredible. The program is basically that we give 24 hours of paid time off to our employees to do whatever they want in the community. We ask that they use 16 of those hours with our key partners, Salvation Army and the United Way. In 2016, I began serving on the board of the Salvation Army and became chair. And in 2018, we were asked to take over a small car show called the Great Pumpkin. And so now it is the Livingston County's largest car show. It has over 500 cars, classic cars, over 2,000 spectators. And in fact, we have our event this Saturday at the Livingston County Airport. Since the inception of the show, it's raised over $208,000 for the Livingston County Salvation Army. And in 2022, we also began sponsoring and running the Salvation Army Gala, the Red Tide Gala. We also have that coming up in May, along with a new golf outing. So we've done quite a bit with the Salvation Army, and one of the things I'm very proud of is the Armor's contribution to the Salvation Army is only second to the kettles that they raise at Christmas time. So it's become very important for them in their fundraising efforts. Some of the other things we do at Armor are United Way Annual Day of Caring, Personal Care Drive, the Salvation Army the Summer Lunch Bunch, and the Red Kettle Ringing. And finally, I would say that Armor is very proud to win this award. We're really proud to be manufacturers, and especially in Michigan. We don't import our products, we actually export everything around the world and send our concentrate to other countries for them to make the products locally, but we don't bring it back. We manufacture in Michigan or in the States. We have a bunch of materials that we have, papers and films. We take chemistry, we impregnate those materials to make something of value, and we believe that making that value here in Michigan is really essential. So thank you very much to the Michigan Manufacturers Association for this nomination, and we're very happy and pleased and very proud of our team at Armor. Thank you.